Right into it. It looks like Complexity going to be starting on the CT side, Vitality on the T side. They do not have a P250, so it's going to be all Glocks, which I think on this map actually works like as an idea pretty well.
You can get up close quarters, right?
Yeah.
It's not so much long tippy-tappy where the P250 makes up for the USP. Here it is going to be the Glock run and gun, explode onto a bomb site. Poison going to have that early warning system in place, though, for Complexity. Eyes on ramp, and he's going to get pressured fairly quickly here, but he does have his teammates around. blamef had an opportunity, and it's not going to happen. Misuda, who's back in the match, will take down Poison, and Shoxy finds one of his own, but this is now turning into a bit of a back-and-forth struggle.
So these nice shots from Rush, super important here. Almost getting run down, but he'll get another kill. Now he's up in the box, really exposed. Oh, and he lands the quad. That is fantastic. Now, it's a lot of time. Not that much health for Apex, but I mean, again, he could definitely do it. They're low on health too, and all he needs is to connect with a couple of bullets and Rush sneak it around. He's looking for the ace and the pistol. Still 50 seconds. He's going to go for it. He's been spotted already, and he's been wall-banged. In the meantime, he does go down. Oh, it's so close, and he was spotted. Apex can absolutely win this. He can go anywhere. He'd go back to the B bomb site. And I think, did he see the kit there as well? So I don't think that really matters now, but yeah, it's worth taking a note of. Config hiding in the corner, and Apex has no idea. Oh no, what a way to lose it. He did so much right there. And getting teabagged at the same time. Well,
Apex was thirsty. That was really nice of him.
did that all happen, I guess?
Considerate guy.
Complexity
Oh,
win it.
He was so close. I think we've had, what, one ace so far?
Simple, yeah, I picked up one, I think.
Yeah, I think we've had one ace so far. So he would have joined that that illustrious list. And unfortunately for him, he just barely misses out in the end. A lot of frustration there from Apex getting shown. But it's still early days here, gentlemen. First round of this map. Complexity take the pistol on that CT side, so looking good. But Vitality, despite the lack of a bomb plant, they're still going to go for a buy.
Keep the pressure up. Can't really blame them for trying. Config, nice enough shot there with the FAMAS. Has to fall really far back. And you could hear the rattle of that MAC-10, and he did not want to be anywhere near him. He's still being hunted. They're just running across the map. Now against the scout, Fearless is Masuta. He will be taken out by blamef eventually, but he really traversed the whole map before he finally got brought down. I think for Complexity to have a good start here on the CT side is going to be really important. It can get very rough on this side of the map. Ooh,
It's that clench. Pick it up!
got it.
Oh, got it, though. All right. And, well, that was a force, so Vitality should be eating this round in the teeth.
Need those gravity gloves from playing Half-Life Alyx.
Wow.
That's...
I still remember, you had such childish joy
I still do.
playing that game. I remember it clear as day.
It is the best game I've ever played in, like, you know, at least like single player experience.
Yeah. No, you were just so happy. I didn't even want to play the game just so that I could keep watching you play the game because you were just so happy. It was like such a wholesome experience.
Yeah, it's wild. zywoo goes down through the smoke and all. Again, this is around where they really don't have much, so I don't think it's really too exciting. The most they can hope for is some kills to try and make the economy slightly worse for their opponents. Some pretty good transfer there coming in from blamef. And a quick 3-0 in favor of the Complexity side. So that's the start, but now comes the real test. And this map could just be so hard to figure out for the CTs. There are so many ways in which you can screw this up. So we'll see if Complexity have what it takes, or if Vitality can figure out how to move them around and how to find the weaknesses. Some teams have, you know, a B player that'll just be really good on the CT side. That'll just be rock solid, and that's worth so much on this map because suddenly you can defend a bunch of other positions. But if your B player needs help a lot and you sort of have to, you know, put two people over there, it's quite a different scenario. Oh wow!
Well, you watched blamef with the tracking the other day, where he just picked somebody off through the smoke. That's pretty cool. Well, he was on the receiving end that time. blamef going to get him right through. Nice spray and the spot. blamef and Config working together, the duo, along with Poison as well, chiming in. Brings the op to bear, and 3 kills at the beginning of the round here for Complexity on ramp. And now Rush. Does he win out versus RPK? Looks like it. No! I curse him. RPK survives with 5 health.
Nobody knows how. But yes, he did.
How nor why?
Yeah. I mean, Listen, all why questions are going to be hard to answer, so skip on that one. Masuta with an AK and health. RPK, definitely not. Yeah, he's going to be going forward to find out where they are and then call it in and hope that Masuta could do some more damage. Again, not really a winnable round here, especially not with this position. Ooh, looks like the stairs took almost all of those bullets. Masuta, though, still a bomb plant would be kind of nice. 1 versus 3. And let's see. Yeah, he's going to put up that Molotov as well. Going to receive one of his own. 15 seconds left. He's being flanked, so not that far away from death from the stairs behind him. And Poison takes him down, though. Yeah, and Config is right there. So 4-0, and Complexity are losing two people. I think they're going to be just fine with that. That's a good result.
That's, I mean, still build the bank.
Yeah.
That's the important bit. And yeah, right through the smoke. BlameF, lethal. This is such a, I mean, so important. I mean, but, okay. I want to read a lot into it. I want to be like, wow, you know, let's get excited about this. Except we saw the same thing from Complexity on Nuke. They got a really strong start CT, looking great, and they just let that first half slip through their fingers. Team Vitality tie things up, and all of a sudden, you know, we got the first map that we had. Same thing on Dust 2. Start really strong, looking good, and then we had more of a battle. So, Complexity right now, I'm taking them. I think what I'm saying is I'm going to take this start with a grain of salt.
I think that's. I mean, yeah, it's definitely too early to start to call it any kind of a victory. They do have some money built up. I mean, that's the thing that's probably more than anything worth watching for here. If they keep only losing, you know, 1 or 2 people per round, that'll make it way better. But I mean, this is just maybe another thing to consider. But the one round, the last one where they had the AWP on zywoo finally, he just went down for the smokes. You probably feel at that point like, oh, we didn't even really get a chance to put that into play. Like that was. You know, one of the tests should have been how to Complexity deal with zywoo, and you know, that never really even became a factor. So that's also a little bit awkward. Rush is going to be finding zywoo, trying to just peek that corner. And now they're all going for the B-bomb site, but JKS is playing and spotting them out, and he knows they just have the pistols. So he was feeling confident in taking that fight. Maybe wasn't expecting that.
The tank, it takes a while for that turret to rotate around. But then it goes off, and there's nothing left in front of it, right?
No, it's great.
JKS is gone. And we're into a man advantage scenario with the bomb lurking its way over towards A, interestingly enough, here for Vitality. They're just hoping to get a bomb plant. They're hoping they can sneak in here and get that done, except that Poison has remained behind. Misses the shot. 9 seconds left, no time to mess around, and he is going to succeed. So look at that.
Not bad.
Oh, even better. Insult to injury. Shoxy doing the work. 2 kills, looking for a third as well. He could definitely find this. So close. Rush stops him, but man, Shoxy, he's too damn good, Anders. You cannot sleep on this guy. He is always dangerous.
That went from being just a casual, you know, round for Complexity, making money and all the rest of it, to a near loss and a huge economic downturn for them.
Yeah, BlameF pulling at the collar there a little bit.
Yeah. Man, they can't let that happen.
Nice, clean, equal, clean. Let's go.
Test.
I don't think that was a clean equal.
I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't think that's.
It might be delayed. Who knows? Regardless, we certainly have different definitions of what a clean eco is. Counter nade coming out, doesn't really do anything. And they're spread out all over the place. Forward defense over at B from Complexity's side. And this smoke at ramp, it's going to keep them slowed down at least for a tiny bit. Nobody really holding middle for Complexity. That is dangerous.
The gun barrel gives him away, doesn't it? And Rush, the steps. This is it, one after another. Poison's still alive, though. He can be that turret on this A site and make Vitality pay. And it's looking like Vitality, the price is a bit too much. They're backing off. They did leave a man behind. Yep, Shoxy. He's over here in a lurk scenario. But that smoke going off to block off the entrance of B is interesting. Complexity are able to rotate over in the nick of time. And now Team Vitality have succeeded in spreading out the defense. Just a matter of making up their minds now. Where do they want to hit?
Shark's just waiting here the whole time. I mean, if he can get to the next corner even if Poison got a shot off on someone who was coming up the regular route, up the ramp, Shox could just jump right in his face. So, and you can hear him stepping back there. He has, I think, he's got a very, very good map in his mind right now of exactly where Poison is. Probably hear the scoping as well. So, yeah, gonna be smoking him off, and then a follow-up. And yeah, Poison though. Gonna be pushing forward. That's interesting. 14 seconds, and I think they are. Yeah, they're gonna back it out. They say there's not even any point.
Yeah, I think this is a smart move. They have no nades left on Complexity to even help with the retake. If Poison gets a shot there, it's a 3-on-3, maybe. But yeah, just save the guns. You'll have the money for the next round. You'll, because of that eco round. Maybe without that eco round, they go for it because they just feel like, okay, you know, we have all this bank. We can try and make some kind of play here.
Yes.
But, you know, due to the eco round and Shox's antics before that, probably just safer to back off and hold on to the guns. Shoxy, though, he's not done with them yet, though, Anders. Shoxy decides when the party ends.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got the money to it wouldn't be great to throw it away, but I can understand why he wants to push that a bit further. I'm curious, though. Rush was very sure that they were going to be running up under that scaffolding, but there was no one there on the CTs, on the sort of the bomb side of that, over by the boxes or anything that could actually help him. So he was always going to be that exposed, and I don't know. I wonder if there's a miscommunication or if he thought that there was someone further up or what was going on. Regardless, it certainly looked like he just sort of turned his back to the Vitality team. This is great, though. The flash on top and the spray down, they just get absolutely wrecked.
Well, okay, then. That was so fast.
Yeah.
It was just at the beginning of the round, and now it's just instant death.
Just done in a second, wasn't it?
Aye, then. Well, zywoo's still alive. He's been a bit quiet so far. But, I mean, then again, everybody has pretty much, apart from Shoxy on Vitality, so we'll see if he wakes up at any point in time here. But this is still zywoo, Misuda, and RPK alive, 14 Vitality. 5-1. Complexity's score in the lead right now.
Oh, dear.
Nice shot from Poison. And it's looking like they're gonna extend it to 6-1 here, barring some kind of miracle play coming in from Vitality.
Absolutely, and even more than that, if they keep all this money alive, I mean, that's the thing that will make Complexity feel so much better about what's happening. That one round from Shox, where he almost had the 1v3 with the Tech-9, and then on top of that, the round that he actually did win for his team, that did so much damage to the Complexity economy. But if they can get back in here now and just, come out of this one almost scot-free, that's going to make up for quite a bit of it. I don't think they could afford it. Flash to set it up. They know that they're still out there. There's another kill for Poison, and zywoo can't do anything about that. So, wow, all 5 members. It's the ancient wisdom says you've got to find a way to die before you die. Something.
Hi, Lieutenant Spears.
Yeah. 8th round here. Only Shox, you said, and it is still true. And that's a problem. I don't know. I'm not seeing, like, I don't know. I'm not seeing those executes that go into the B bomb side or anything. I mean, I know they've been running into Poison a fair bit. But usually you can take that stairwell that's outside of B. You can take that over. You can, get some good Molotovs in once you have them. They have 3 of them now. You can get those in there, and then you can just get up and get into that site. And if they smoke it off, I mean, you can just usually use that to flash your way through. This is a good exchange. RPK taking out JKS afterwards.
Still solid. And Vitality, even after that killer, they're not committed anywhere, so they still have options. RPK waiting patiently, hoping for somebody to go ahead and peek for info over here. And in the meantime, that zywoo finds the config. Above the ramp in the scaffolding. Once again, Shoxy working his way through. This is going to get awkward. Flame F. Yep. Instantly picked by zywoo. Brutal death.
Yeah, Poison, I don't know. This AWP, I mean, sees one. Going to try and relocate. It's pretty quick, isn't it? I don't think it's worth it any longer. Now that the smoke is up, you're in a 2-on-1. You don't have that much money to play with. And he's still going for it. That'll get him killed. A nice triple for zywoo. Vitality about to find a 2nd round.
Yes.
That is much needed.
Man, think about it, though. Split second earlier there for Poison. He comes around that corner, gets a pick.
Yeah.
That was
Then it's on.
That was a split-second sort of scenario there. Unfortunately for him, it does not pan out. And so Rush should be able to save this AK. And yeah, second round on the board, 4 vitality. A little bit more gumption that round. A little bit more fight. A bit more spread out, too. It's not like they were just stacked one on top of the other. So vitality making adjustments that are definitely working out for him.
And I think just the luxury of starting the round trading.
Yeah.
You know, like so that it's a 4-on-4, it spreads out the defense more. And again, like I just think that little thing helps them out too.
It's got to be better than losing 2 guys within the first 15 seconds.
Right.
Though, you know, like that's got to help.
Those rounds are never fun.
You know, Apex is just like, yes, it's all up from here.
Well, this 9th round got so many grenades on the vitality side. Complexity using all of their bank. So there's real potential here. I mean, this could go from a pretty big lead for Complexity into something like 6-4 really fast. We'll see how that plays out. Still that double setup at B with no one holding middle. And I wonder if Vitality, if they find out, if they can try and find a way to abuse that. Because if you take over that middle part of the map, it is so hard to defend anything on this. And they're going for it. Look at this.
Yeah, we're still getting that dance over at ramp as well. But there it is. Misuda, he gets the drop on BlameF. That really makes it awkward here as the bomb is rotating over towards B. It's going to be coming up the stairs in a moment. Misuda ready to gut him, but hey, Rush has got his teammates back. There's Config and JKS, everybody chiming in just like that. We are looking at a completely different situation. Just total and utter devastation for Team Vitality. They walk into their demise on that B site.
I can't believe it. It seems like if you adjusted any of the kills in this round just a little bit, it's Vitality picking off people left and right. But they were just a second late to all of those fights. I think
that's a kick in the pants.
Yeah, it definitely is. Oh man, how do you recover from that? I mean, they have money. That's the thing that'll help them recover at least. Here's something. BlameF, when he goes into the middle like that, I'm pretty sure in any other round but the last one, he wouldn't have just peeked it like that. He would have had someone in B flash him into it, but they couldn't because they didn't have any flashbangs because of the economy.
Right.
So I think normally he wouldn't just, nakedly peek in there and just be like, I hope no one's shooting at me.
Gee, guys.
Yeah, please. I think he would call for a flashbang, or he would himself flash himself in, or something like that, because that's so dangerous. Oh, what a grenade.
Yeah, that's a monster.
Ouch.
Oh, another one? No, okay. But that's still going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Favors Vitality.
There's another one.
They've been taking damage, but they've been at least getting some kills, weakening this defense. Zywoo, Apex is there, buddy. But still, going to work his way up here. That has prompted a rotation. JKS now going to join the party over here on A. Going to have Configs back.
Still a lot of time left.
Indeed. But it's looking like Vitality wants to commit to this A site. Smokes are going down once again.
They still have some counter nades here on the Complexity side. That could be really interesting. Oh, Config, lucky to be alive. That would have been a nice pickoff to have right at the offset of this attack into the A bomb site. 35 seconds left. Config still ready and waiting. Gonna spray and not quite hit it, but he should be calling it in now. That's a big giveaway. And Config goes down. Wall bang by zywoo. Oh, wow. I would love to see that again. 4 versus 3 now. 22 seconds. And JKS, he wants to look over, but there's just smoke everywhere. Nearly guesses the timing as Rush goes down to Apex. Now it's a 2-on-4, and they're going to be planting the bomb at the very last seconds of this round. And you could make an argument for trying to stop that, but I don't know. It probably is low percentage. A 3rd round here for the French side.
Okay, this is going to be... Can we see that Zywoo frag?
Yeah.
Because that is just... I mean, is the Zywoo effect again.
I really wonder how he got that.
Config dies... He survives everything.
Did he? I mean, to me it looked like Config fell really far back. Maybe he didn't, and he just stayed at the corner and got sort of like shot right through the wall, but...
Unless maybe... I mean... Can you clip the gun barrel through the wall? I mean, if you stand that close, does anything clip through that would give it away? Because I mean,
no, I don't think so.
That's outrageous.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. Yeah.
Maybe it's not as exciting as we're making out to be. But to me, in my mind, I thought he escaped really far away, or at least was in the middle of it. 7-3, 11th round. Vitality. I think this is not 3 rounds is not anywhere near enough on the T side of VERTIGO, but you know, they're starting somewhere. They're getting there.
I'm guessing we don't have zywoo's clip.
Slowly. Maybe not. But listen, if we don't, I'm sure the people on social media on the Blast account will get it. So they're quite good at that.
They're quite good at that? Okay, we can count on them. And if you aren't following Blast on the social, get after it.
Oh, we do have a hitter. Maybe not. It's a
No,
first
this is
kill.
zywoo's first kill.
And let's see. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Surprise.
Get out of here.
Beautiful. All right. They need a lot more of that. A lot more. Yeah.
Good restraint there shown from Config. I'm surprised. I kind of expect him to get a little bit more frustrated with the...
Well, was that now or was it...
Yeah, that was now, yeah.
All right.
So...
But if he was still pounding his desk, I would have been worried. A minute later, just angry.
Yeah, exactly, right? But restraint here from Complexity. Not going to go for the force. Instead, it's going to just be holding on to this AWP, this M4 on BlameF. I mean, two of these guys are heavy hitters, so they can definitely have an impact and ruin Vitality's day here. Smoke should be clearing momentarily, and there it is, playing the game on the edge. Man, this is getting crazy. It's so tense.
Poison's committed to this position. I don't think he realized someone's worried about him. He's
no
dead
idea.
in a second, yeah. Oh, man. He's really, really exposed. He does see them. They don't even check it. How is that possible? He's going to get sent flying off the building. And BlameF, he's going to have some backup out here. But Masuta nearly snuck into the middle, but loses to the deal. They must win this round, Vitality. If they lose this to just some scrambled rifles and pistols, that would be so upsetting. Nice kill there for Apex, but he cannot take down BlameF. And now with 45 seconds, it's a 2-on-3.
Get out of here, Anders.
Can't believe it.
All of this because they don't Spock poison.
Yeah.
What is going on? I mean, he can definitely save this. I mean, it's not done yet. Complexity have started to rotate rush back over towards B, unsure of where to... now the bomb is getting planted, and so that is going to establish it. And all three players for Complexity ready to work together. Flash to buy a little bit of time, create some openings here for RPK to take a peek, and another smoke as well to create some space. But this is it. They have to commit. RPK managing to back off. zywoo's got that AWP as well, holding the site itself. And RPK going for the wrap, annihilates JKS. Rush gonna get caught, and there's zywoo. Beautiful work from Vitality. They keep their cool, and they collect a fourth round, 7-4. Complexity still in the lead on the CT side, but Vitality now, that was a must-win round.
Yeah, that was incredibly important that they managed to put that together. Great restraint from both these players at the end to not go for any early fights. Also, you see, I mean, the smoke that they put up there, I think zywoo put it up, not landing on top of the bomb, because that would have made it, you know, tricky for them. Just in front to make sure it was really hard for them to do anything. A little bit of a jump down and a little bit of an attack coming through. They don't have a lot of grenades and some sketchy rifles, so they're going to go on the offense here, and that is actually working so well. Oh no, Apex has the bomb. If he dies, it's a disaster, and he will. Oh no, Config and then BlameF as well. 3 kills between them. They were not ready for that.
When in doubt, just flash through the smoke and run at him with an MP9, dude.
I know, right?
Oh man, that's crazy. Complexity. This entire time, I mean, well, Vitality have been showing pretty much every round an interest in ramp, right? So I'm guessing Complexity at this point, there's like, well, if they're going to set up there every time, let's just run at them.
Yeah,
get some flashes in there and go. What a call coming in from BlameF.
And we also, I mean, we know that whenever Vitality have had the ramp for a while now, they've been pretty good at taking that A-bomb side. Complexity haven't had very good retake protocols. Some teams do have like a whole elaborate setup for how to, I think NIP were one of the first teams I saw doing that, where, they essentially let you have the A-bomb site, then you just set up a whole wall of smokes and go in and retake all of it, and it was very hard to deal with. Complexity haven't shown us that kind of style yet. Anyway, they're saving what they have this round, which, I mean, again, they don't have that much money, Vitality, and there's still rounds left to be played, so.
Certainly. Yep.
8 rounds, though, for Complexity, and that one was a real slap in the face.
Oh, man. What a call. What a call from BlameF. He is such a baller in-game leader, dude. It's hard not to be a fan. Fragging in-game leader, hard-working in-game leader, bodybuilder in-game leader. I mean, dude just does it all.
It's wild, yeah. I mean, I'm sure, if at any point, he decided he didn't want to be playing Counter-Strike, you could just transfer onto the Dallas Cowboys and play there.
Yeah.
He's got the size for it. Maybe.
I just keep thinking of that Arnold, the old Arnold Schwarzenegger clip from Pumping Iron. You know,
Yeah.
day and night, Anders. Day and night. That's just blame it for you. He's loving it.
13th round here. It's starting to creep towards the end of the half. And they definitely need more. I'd say they definitely need like at least 6. And I think even that is cutting it a little bit on the low side. He's taking some damage. Blame it pushing up fairly aggressively. It does again leave middle and B not that well defended. So I don't know if they want to be holding this position with the 3-man setup at ramp forever. Maybe it's just like do this for the first, 30 seconds and then see what happens. Oh wow, really aggressive. That's their smoke and the Molotov as well. Crazy to see. Nice leg shot and the spam through. zywoo is lucky to be alive.
What the? How is he still here?
No idea.
Unending pressure, but Rush is going to win the duel versus Masuda in mid. And RPK. Oh, is he finally going to give JKS a little bit of action over here? Yeah, buddy, JKS. Got to be careful, though. That HE going to bank right on him. JKS trying to take the fight. JKS still here, and JKS wins! Shoxy, though, is going to be there to trade it. It was a short-lived victory there, but it's still 2 players remaining here for Vitality moving up onto this B site, and we are finally going to get a B site plant.
1 versus
Maybe.
2 now. Yeah, I mean, side was solo from earlier. Smart play, though. Trying to use that trigger discipline. He'd love to see someone else. If he could have just had even audio cue to where someone else was, it would have been so valuable to him. But now, I mean, we can tell that BlameF is quite far away, but zywoo has no idea. He doesn't know if as soon as he plants this bomb, there's going to be someone right on top of him. And BlameF now up in the window. He's now just a few footsteps away from him. He'd get here really, really quickly. He's going to hold it down, and BlameF actually standing his ground. Now we're going to get the slight little angle on him, and it'll be a 9th round for Complexity. Vitality really struggling here to find that 5th round.
It's just the never-ending battle, it seems like. And we are going to be, I mean, because of that bomb plant even, you want to say, oh yeah, great, they should be able to squeak a bye. No, loss bonus has been awkward. They were able to get a few rounds on the board, and that kind of just...
That definitely forced this round of Vitality.
Yeah, you just go and swing for the fences.
Yeah. Get whatever you can.
It's looking like they're going to meet you halfway, Anders.
So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it.
zywoo's got the AK Kevlar. And, well, so far, Vitality, they are really struggling on this 3rd map versus Complexity, who just continue to impress.
That's a shame. Grenade got bounced.
That would have been a mega nade.
Yeah, it looks like it actually would have landed quite well. Yeah, what can you do? Only armor on zywoo. That's a critical difference when you're doing these Deagle type buys. Deagle armor can actually be really lethal, and Deagle no armor can very easily start to look good and then just get completely wrecked.
Poison's still a big fan of the smoke over Molotovs, just making it impossible to see anything. Super cool. Nice double spray from Config, though. Gets in there. And Shoxy now alive. 1v3. Eats a nade.
No armor.
No armor. Down to half HP. And, well, this is looking a bit grim for Vitality, but keep in mind this was not the force buy.
No,
it's a half buy going into the next one. They're going to have money for the next round. If he can somehow magic his way into a position to get a bomb plant again.
I mean, it's doable because there are so many. This whole map is, it's like 2 labyrinths just stacked on top of each other, right?
There's no way does he thread his... He threads the needle.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's playing some 4D chess of his own here.
Dude, get out of here.
Slowly, silently, making it. Oh no, wait. JKS is going to show up. Oh, shucks, you deserve this one. Oh, what a headshot. That's beautiful. Now it could actually be done. I thought he was dead for sure, but not quite. All right.
Take Sanders.
He definitely deserved that. Now, they do have a Molotov and a couple of other tools here to make this work. Wondering if he's hiding his low. He's going to get one more headshot. Can he get the last one? He's just around the corner. Now, Rush, though, has a smoke and a kit, so we'll see. Is it going to be enough to get rid of Shox? He's putting it up there, and Shox can see right under that. and he's going to go down. Oh, I wanted that to happen, but Rush will survive on 10 health and a 10th round for Complexity. Shox is such a dangerous player.
Shox is insane. Every time, that guy.
Cool. That's really cool.
Such a monster. And well, now we get to see, oh, this is just a little bit of a replay of the action at the beginning. Let's all relive that missed HE for Poison.
Love that. 15th round coming up.
All right, let's see.
Rush on 17 kills.
But it's double digits in the first half on the CT side. Complexity 10-4, looking fantastic.
All right.
Oh, Poison's too fast.
Don't know how they didn't catch him. It didn't look like he even thought that was going to be possible. Yet there they are. Nice grenade landing on top of them. JKS with a UMP. Setting himself up for a bit of a flash, but didn't realize it was going to be that quick. And Apex with a headshot. Looking really, really good in this round. A 5th round. I mean, again, it all has to just start somewhere. And Blameth and Config. 2 Danes. If we could try and go for a tricky retake, to put it mildly.
No Config. Boom. He's just brutal. Going to get traded, but still, he did his job. This sets it up for Blameth. Full flash, though. Gonna buy a lot of time, but he's now out and looking for the fight. Picks up the first one, but not.
I'm getting started on this map here, Vitality. It's been all uphill. They need to change that in the second half if they don't want to lose this whole thing. And of course, we do have more Counter-Strike coming on the channel right afterwards. It's going to be Scrawny and Launders casting their way for their own best of 3.
The Scronders.
Exactly right. So with an attempted quick pick off there, not quite going to get it. They're already taking over. Bombers on the other side, though, so I wonder if this is just all a fake at the moment, if they're trying to throw them for a loop. Poison with a big kill, and is that going to be enough to draw anything out of the B side? No, it won't. Rush getting caught. That was RPK with an absolutely massive kill. I think that they wanted to just confuse this defense right away. And I mean, getting a kill is a fantastic way to do it, but they weren't fooled. RPK said, no, 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 I'm going to stick around.
So what does this mean? It means that Apex is going to go for the push. Blameth not connecting with the shots. Poison finds one. He's got that P250 in hand. But Apex again! What is that? 8 kills in a row here. And make that a 9th. Right? No, 8. He's got 8. He had 7 before. That's 8.
Yeah.
So Apex having a bit of a flamey moment here. When his team needs these rounds the most, he's the one who's delivering the kills.
When he got that quad kill at the end of the last half,
yeah,
that put him at 8, which means he had 4 kills before the quad kill. Now he's had another 4. So you know, in total,
now, yeah,
that's that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, 2 monster rounds from the in-game leader. That's so crucial, so key. Glad to see it happen there because it was looking a little grim for Vitality. But because there's a bomb plant and the way that the economy works now, we're going to have 3 AKs.
Yeah, I mean, and JKS obviously decided that right away. He's like, I'm not going to try and fight this 1 versus 3. I'm just going to get the bomb plant. That's the only thing that I really care about. So that's, I think, a sensible choice that people don't always make.
But these AKs, I mean, Shoxy's going to get close with the MP9. So they are trying to set a bit of a trap over here towards the Vitality. But Complexity are content so far to take their time about this. They are currently occupying the lower decks, the lower half of this map. I've not quite made it out into the sunlight just yet. Unbelievable. It's painful to watch, Andrews.
Oh, and he doesn't even realize yet, obviously. It's just like, listen, guys, I've waited here for a long time. It is the Counter-Strike curse, isn't it? It's just always meant to work out that way.
And what's Config watching? He's watching upper, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's up. He's up towards me.
So this is, oh my.
I mean,
it's going to be a super duper fast rotate.
Well, yeah, it is. So I mean, also if that means if this A5 stalls out in any way, they're so dead, right? They have to win immediately and keep going, and then somehow realize that they're getting shot at the back. And I mean, any second now, it's all going to be done. Shox turning the corner, and that is going to be a problem. JKS went down. He had no head armor. Apex will fall, though. Not at all bad at the moment. Poison finding big kills. Blameth next in line. He did have armor, but just couldn't stand up to RPK. And now Poison hiding back here. They have Molotovs, and, well, they're not going to need one. An HE grenade will do it. And now they've actually switched it to the B-bomb side for the plant. So that is certainly going to be throwing things for a loop here. He's going to get the bomb plant down, and, yeah, We'll see if he can... Actually, that grenade helps him. He actually knows where they're coming from now. That might be a little bit of a benefit. Instant shot from Rush. He's so good on this map. And he nearly takes down Shox as well. And surely he can win this fight, Config. He needs one bullet, but he does not have armor. Any kind of an aim punch, and he's probably going to be dead right quick. And it is Shoxy. He's got the triple kill. He's lined up for it and looking for Config at the moment. The bomb is down in the middle of the site. He's not ticked that far. He's going to tap it one time, and Config just shoulder peeking it. He's going to go out, and it's Shoxy picking it up. A quad kill, saving his team. Absolute miracle. That did not look like that was going to work.
You're getting good at the radio commentary. I'm really like, you painted a good picture. Oh, I couldn't watch. I had to close my eyes. I had my hands over my eyes. I just couldn't watch.
Feeling for the... I mean, Shoxy stepped it up. Look at it. 16 kills on him. A little bit behind Rush, who's at 18.
Yeah, but
man,
dude, look at Poison. Poison that round, just like, what am I, a joke to you? Like, oh, it was single-handedly open up the A site. 3 kills with the AK, just brutal. And still, they are not able to get that round. Just Shoxy's too much. Got in from zywoo, gets the tag on Jackass, but not the kill. And in the meantime, Apex just chiming in.
Nice enough shot there. Shox, though, almost getting caught in the middle of that jump. 3-on-3, and they're keeping up the pressure here. Rush out of the middle. No, that smoke that just landed is huge for Rush. I thought he was going to get picked off, and he still might here. RPK, though, overextending a bit, and the bomb is going to be going down. They're so low on health vitality. They did it once. Shox did it once, but this is asking way too much. zywoo in a 1 versus. I can't believe he's this crazy. He actually went for it, and Blameth will take him down. There's only like one other person maybe in the world that would have gone for that 1 versus 2 with that low health and an AWP. But this shatters the vitality economy.
JKS is... He's still getting used to it, guys. I like how everybody else is just so high energy on complexity, right? Like Blameth, he gets a little squeegee so he can wipe his monitor off between rounds. You know, config, hype, rush, hype. And then JKS is going like, man, these guys get really pumped, don't they? Like, these guys get really excited.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get that. But yeah, he's keeping it real cool. He's focused, dialed in for his first debut here at the team. It's been good. It's been really good.
This is a start. I mean, this is an excellent start for complexity. If they take Vitality down, best of 3, that's no joke.
No. Definitely.
Vitality are not a team to be taken lightly right now.
Config is so close to death and he doesn't know it. Peek with the deagle here from zywoo, and now the focus is going to be on Masuta, so he's going to go for it. There is the headshot. 2 big kills right now, and they're going to keep going with the bomb as well. All deagles all the way. Man. JKS and Rush, well, certainly now they cannot bring it back. That's just all the timing working out, or at least against complexity. So that'll be surely an 8th round.
Yes.
In the bag, and now it's 8 to 11.
Should be a 9th round as well. That's the thing.
Very likely, yeah.
I mean, what can you do here? You are broke. Let's see. Yeah. This is going to be so difficult to do anything. But, you know, good on Vitality, setting that trap with the deagles, man. Deagles are just still so powerful.
They are. It's so interesting when you do that kind of a thing, because you could have all the same positions for 10 rounds in a row, and you'd find a different outcome every time. I mean, some of the time, you know, they'd Molotov zywoo, and he'd be found before anyone else did anything, right? Rush. Oh, he could have had it, but now he cannot. They're definitely going to hunt him down the second time. Fair play. He did some damage. He tried his best. Vitality, though.
Demonstrated that he knew all the smokes.
Yeah.
No,
but I mean,
there.
it's like a cascade of, it's like this sort of domino effect. As soon as Masuta gets 1 kill, they're all looking for him, and zywoo knows, okay, I've got like a short window here where I could peek out, and they're not paying attention, and then it keeps going from there, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can replay it again, and there's a good chance it'll work out slightly differently. They still buy into this round. I guess fair play, they probably would have had to almost double eco, or at least had a very bad buy if they wanted to fully save. So, and they've been following this line of keeping the pressure up, right? They want to keep that economy so low on the CT side. Massive hate.
Yeah, Jacobs is kind of hating life right now. Config gets wallbanged. But he doesn't die, so the nades still stay in play. And after showing a little bit of presence over here, they, towards the B site, Complexity are now going to rotate over towards A. They still have Poison kind of hanging around over here on ramp. And well, that has succeeded in locking 2 players from Vitality over towards B at least. And so, should weaken the defense here on A.
They've got a Molotov for that corner where Apex is hanging out. He has a smoke though, and he's not even going to use it, so he'll go down. Not that uncommon for you just to smoke it up and just wait. That's unfortunate. Doesn't have to be that alarming just yet. Sniper with a nice pick off. Nearly, I think he jumped over the shot then. It looked like it. Bomb is being planted. So an interesting turn to this round that was not really looking winnable at all for Complexity, but now it is. I think re-smoking it once again. They don't have any more smokes, but again, that smoke is going to be so annoying. It means they have to sort of, at least be funneled into the one side there. 3-on-3. Mag-10, P250, and an M4 to try and hold on to this bomb for as long as they can. Shox is the one with the kit. It's misuta with a kill on JKS, and they're trying to move forward. It's just BlameF left, and yeah, there's a whole army coming for him. They're definitely going to win that one. Nice retake and a good job on Vitality to get the 9th round and not losing so many players that they actually break their economy. That's great.
Well, so far so good for Vitality in this second half. That's 4 rounds on the board now for them in the second. CT side shaping up nicely for him. 11-9, the current score. Complexity still in the lead on the T side, but we're getting some fight from Vitality. This the bomb plant, I guess, allows for Complexity to go for a half buy in this round.
Yes.
We got to work a little bit. We got to we got to spread the word a little bit. Get a few more Vitality fans in there. Right now, it's a bit lopsided.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I so admire this attempt to put on pressure but it's one of those things that you can only keep saying that as long as it's working. When it stops working, then then these force buys are not about applying well, I mean, they still in theory might be, but that's not going to be the effect of it, and the result will just be that you're putting yourself out of having real buys, and the other team is going to be like, sweet, great,
we're fine with this.
Yeah. But it's also kind of hard to judge people based on, you know, the future and not what's actually happening, you know.
You very much are a man of the present, Anders.
That is, I've heard what it's all about.
Dude, that was clean.
It's funny because they spent so much time setting that up. Like, they were being really clever about it. And then JK is just like, oh no, my face.
It's gone. Done. 1v3 still, and Vitality going to be playing it very patiently. They do not want to give up another kill in this situation. Still building their bank on their side. Oh yeah, this is going to be that question of whether or not Complexity have the mental fortitude to get their grind on here. Vitality about to cross the Rubicon. They're going to get into the 10th round on the board for them. The double digits.
It's looking so winnable right now for Vitality in a bunch of different ways. So many of their players were not even really showing up for this final map, and that's really changed. I mean, zywoo's gone from not that much to up to 17. Shox is at 19. I mean, the duel between those two alone, that wins games. And then Apex and RPK are doing fine. Misuta's not doing that badly. He's a little bit lower on the ball, but it's not devastatingly bad or anything like that. So right now, yeah, they've got what it takes. Complexity, though, they've run it so close. They've got AKs back and again, and we need to start seeing some round wins here coming out of them before it is too late. But similar strategies being applied to them. They're having to deal with that smoke at the ramp, and they're not loving it at all. Shock's gonna win the fight against Rush. It's a nice idea, but it's also got backup. Think about how often Complexity were not holding the middle really that much at all. It's a double setup for Vitality instead. Kind of cool.
Very. Flashes in. Oh, looked like it for a second there.
All right.
Yeah. No qualm. But that is Complexity taking a lot of damage. Rush is down. BlameF already. Man, Vitality in a must-win round. They've set themselves up for success. They still have a handful of nades to work with as well. So this is going to be very difficult indeed for Complexity, and especially now that zywoo's managed to pick off config. Firepower has been reduced for Complexity. There's going to be a flank coming in as well. Yep, Misuta is going to catch out Poison. And this is just so difficult now for Complexity. What do you do if you're Complexity? It's 2v4, and Vitality have got you boxed in.
Yeah, I mean, the next kill will be the one that says if they even have a chance or not, right? Goes to where Vitality is absolutely done. If they get one kill, maybe there's a chance. Good headshot on JKS. RPK showing up. Hilgi going down as well. 20 seconds, not that much health for this 1 versus 2. When you know zywoo's over there, he absolutely knows that. Molotov, I don't think lands quite far enough away, but he still picks it up. That's amazing. What a peek. And did he hear him? I don't know. I don't think he did. 6 seconds and Shocks. Oh, he's going to walk around the other way. He took a guess. Is he covered by the box? That's smart play. He has to hit the headshot, and it has to be instant. Otherwise, he's absolutely dead. And Shocks is on the other side, walking around. JKS playing with him. He's already got the quad, but he cannot get the ace. Nice shot out of Shocks. He's going to walk around and pick up down.
Yeah, that was that. I mean, for it to come down to that, though, from how that round started. Well played, JKS. Had a bit of a Shoxy moment himself. But now we're tied up, 11 to 11. Make a wish. That's a double AWP scenario now for Vitality. And a full buy for Complexity. Powering up the ramp once again. No fear whatsoever from this team. But it's looking like an attempt at a change of pace. Just trying to get in here quick and do some damage.
I mean, they've got to this part without taking too much damage. That's a good start. Some wall bangs on Apex. And some grenades to follow. That's another one. That'll be annoying. But yeah, at least they've made it this far without getting blown to bits, that was one of the problems in the previous round. The fact that they did so much damage, JKS. Look at the money on Vitality. If win this one Complexity, they could really get back in the game much quicker than it seems. Look at the setup though. There's a lot of people here.
Mm-hmm. They're just ready and waiting. It really does feel like you get the short end of the stick if you have to hold B. RPK just gets no action. Just over there like, hey, cool, playing the game, doing things.
I get some fun. Molotovs are in. Some smokes. Apex with a nice double lineup. Going to be taking Rush down for the smoke. And again, Rush, the top fragger right now for the Complexity side. 30 seconds. We're running out of time here. The bomb is still dropped a little bit further back inside. We're just holding it with his off. Like, they're so confident in him being able to get these shots that it's not even a problem. He will get not quite the bomb stop, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be 12 rounds for Vitality, and this time they keep the money alive. They're back in the lead. This comeback is looking so strong. This is from a 10-5 scoreline into a 12-11 in favor of the Frenchman. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, a single round in the second half so far for Complexity. It's not cutting it, Andrews. They are definitely struggling, and it feels like they're coming up blank a little bit here. A little bit at a loss. BlameF not looking too pleased. Extaz himself looking, a little bit more happy about things. But this is thanks to the bomb plan. They're just going to be able to keep putting the pressure on here, Complexity, but they need to start finding out how to unlock these bomb sites. It's quickly becoming evident that, well, Vitality has got the read on them. Double HE, yeah, Wizard. Taking a bit of damage.
I feel like in this round they don't have that many grenades. I feel like Complexity probably themselves feel like, we're so close. All we need is like, this time Apex got a double kill, but all we need is a round where, we get one and don't lose a bunch of people in return, and, we can set up the smoke. I really think in their own minds it's probably closer than the scoreline at least would suggest at the moment. Ooh, that needed to be a kill. Poison had the right idea, but now they've lost 2 for not much of a return. And in these rounds, I mean, similar to the JKS near ace, right? Even if you win it almost back here, it's like, yeah, but if you hadn't started with it, losing 2 players, it would have been so doable. So fighting our way back in these rounds is cool and all, and of course it matters, but sometimes you need one that's a little bit better off to the start. That's a nice shot through. RPK finally getting some action. It's just a 1 kill, but he has been left out. Missed opportunity for Shocks there. And Rush, that's some nice tracking.
Coming alive.
Taking him right down. A jump over, and Apex, he's very low on health. This is so dangerous, but apparently he just still knows no fear. Rush is going to be pushing through, and he'll go down eventually. So now, one-on-one. BlameF versus zywoo. He's inside of the site, and I don't think he knows yet. There it is, and BlameF will get the headshot. A 12th round on the board, tying it back up again. What a critical round for the Juggernaut.
I can't believe how close these rounds are. Yeah, Rush has got to shake that off. I like that. That was a good reference, though, Anders. Space Marines. Yeah, they shall know no fear. Rush, he looks like a, he's built.
You know, I've never. Warhammer 40k is one of those few things that I feel like I'm just missing out so badly on not knowing the story, and I know you're super into it. You showed me some of those like animations that guy had made on his own, and it's amazing. Like it's me. I feel like that and Dune. You really sold me on those two universes. I feel like
Dune and Dune and 40k are pretty much just gods here. Really, they have so many good writers now as well. But just fleshing out that entire universe worth of story, right? Backstory, history. It's just so nuts. It's so good. All right, enough about that. It's now on Poison. Have they finally succeeded in turning things around here, Complexity? 12-12, tied up, and it's just been a series of clutches. This time, the clutch went Complexity's way. But now, look at the situation as far as the money's concerned. Well, both of these teams. I mean, it's a dire situation for both of these teams, considering Vitality are tapped, and so are Complexity.
But it's going to be so much more messed up for Vitality because of the round loss bonus situation. Like, they're really going to be in trouble. Ooh, nice kill. Masuta also been having a little bit of trouble finding relevancy. He's also playing that mid-B position. That's important. They're rotating people over to B. And checking out the A ramp and not seeing anyone, I think, over there. So that's also important just to get the info. Shox only get the one RPK all the way back here with the M4, but they haven't spotted him until it's a bit too late, and he nearly gets the double. My God, it's close. A bullet more would have done it, and it would have been a 2-on-1. They're going to pick up the bomb and run. All right. Well, no one can hear them here. Normally, that's the huge issue with this map, because it's laid on top of itself. Is when you start running, people just hear you. But they're going to be slight late with the rotation, although Apex is still a bit quicker, actually, on his feet. He's got the health. Poison is there. Oh, and he'll take him down. A massive shot coming out. 9 seconds left, and the bomb is going to be planted. Masuta now 17 health. It would be beyond heroic if he could pick up this round. It's so unlikely. He's going to walk right into Poison and go down. Another round for Complexity. Really starting to turn this around here. 13-12, and that, as you can tell, that destroys the Vitality economy. Do they want to risk it? And I don't know. I don't know.
You know, it's the other thing, though, Anders. Is subbing Masuta out the correct call? Because look at his scoreline right now. 11 frags. You know what I mean? The others have played a second map. They're sharp. They're warmed up. They're good to go. You just let Masuta cool all the way off, and then throw him back into a map and be like, here, go.
I have no idea.
Versus everybody who's warmed up.
It's so hard.
This guy's going to get smashed.
Maybe he's been DMing and then... Maybe, I don't know. You're right. It's hard to say. Nice shot from Rush.
Yeah, dude, Rush is popping. Another one.
He's actually been playing a monstrous game on Vertigo. I think that's 27 kills on him right here. But they must remain calm. They cannot give this one away. Conflict going to get taken out. Oh dear. Nice shot from Poison, and he nearly gets a double. Spray is a little bit wild, and eventually he goes down. And now it's down to the captain once again. 1 versus 2. The problem is planting bombs like this is just very, very hard. Because as soon as you do it, they can be right on you. He's picked it up at least, but yeah, he's got a minute. Does he really want to go straight for it?
Sure. Stick it.
Oh, wow.
Pros don't fake.
Bold. He has a smoke. They have a Molotov. And they're going to be walking out right in front of him. There's the one. He almost doesn't even move. Straight headshot. Keeps spraying and taking down Shox. He did it again. He won against Shox the last time around, and it's 14-12. My God, it's close, this game.
Man, BlameF is good. Let's watch it again. Well, this is Rush opening up that bomb site, which, again, fantastic work from him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't flinch. He knows they're both coming from the same angle. He doesn't even second guess himself. He's like, right, hold it, and there we go. So sick. What a round. That puts Complexity up on 14, and this is it for Team Vitality. All of their money has been spent. Rifles, nades, a little bit of Kevlar. It's all they've got to work with here. And RPK getting aggressive on B. This is interesting. JKS could be going around this corner. He's got Config backing him up. Config has no way. RPK's been playing it so passively. And to be fair, Complexity haven't really been showing too much of a presence over here on B. So for them to be expecting that, it would be a real stretch. Config taken out, though, but at least they trade it. So that still favors Complexity.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it. And again, it's so early in the round that they have a lot of time to figure out how Vitality have adjusted to this. They still have a pretty strong presence at B and mid right now. A is really, but again, they're so forward at A, I guess. That's the logic. They're like, well, it's one guy, but he'll know in advance what's coming.
Right.
Mid here, They can call Misuta back in to help out Shocks. Oh, sorry, Apex, I guess. Yeah, Misuta now checking for it. This is still dangerous. It's so tricky when there's that many people in here. Rush, been a bit of a god. Can't win against the FAMAS, and there's the crossfire, and that just falls apart between Apex and Misuta. They did everything right, and now they need to calm down. 25 seconds, there's no reason to fight at all. Just don't let him get out of this box. Just make sure you stay put. 18 seconds, and there's no way that he could win this fight against Shocks. Oh no, there is! I can't believe it! That should be impossible. He was so low on health. Sai was running in on top of him, and JKS almost had another ace clutch. He nearly did it earlier. He nearly did it again. He's certainly proving exactly what kind of a player he is.
One who falls short.
I mean,
no, that's so much to ask. How many quad kill near clutches do we need here? Oh man,
how do you even get anywhere near that?
Oh, that zywoo was close enough to rotate in like that, though. If that bomb gets planted, we're looking at another buy situation for Complexity. Instead, now it is going to be zywoo just dropping Config. Config's been having a bit of a rough time of it so far. But this is an eco round from Complexity, and they are just going to be trying to save as much as they can. Hopefully they can get into the bomb site and get a bomb plant so they can get that bonus money. That is what they're crossing their fingers, hoping for right now, and we'll see, are they capable or not. Quite a presence here, 4 players, 4 Vitality on this B site. They saw it coming, they were ready, and it looks like Complexity have sussed this out.
Yeah, they're still just lurking around with the deagles. Not getting any headshot at the moment, so I don't know what the plan is now. I think they would have been so happy to get 1 or 2 deagle headshots in this B bomb site, get the bomb down, and then even if they lose, then they're like, well, whatever, it's fine. But the fact that it's dragged on this long, now they're a little bit lower in health. There's not really that element of surprise any longer. Smoke is up, trying to see if they could jump on top of the railing. Boost over. That's kind of an interesting play. I like it. Shocks, if he stands up, he might be visible, but he's still crouched down. I think this is going to come crumbling down. Nice kills, actually. I'm shocked that they got that. Looked like they should have all been sprayed down in a whole group, and Misuta will do it with a bit of a delay. It's all fine. Nice triple for him. 14-14. Back to a tied scoreline, and we're going to go the full distance. The full 30 rounds. Possible overtime, obviously, but this has been a tremendous series. Marathon game.
I mean, fantastic performance. And, well, Complexity, I mean, Vitality and Complexity right now both living up to the hype, I think. Right? This is an excellent match, but Complexity, they really are taking it to Vitality. They are showing that they are a team to contend with. Nothing to take lightly here. And so zywoo straight onto ramp again. Apex this time is going to get caught by blamef, and that is not that's not traded. It's not trade fragged. So Complexity now with a man advantage.
That's one of the things that's been so hard for Complexity in these rifle rounds, is getting just one clean kill like this, where there isn't a lot of grenade damage and they don't, lose a bunch of players in return. So still obviously too soon to call it. Oh, Config should have been dead. I can't believe it. I bet Misuta can't either. Zywoo sneaking on out, and there's finally going to be a little bit of a return, but there's no one at the B bomb site. If they keep going, I mean, maybe RPK will get there in time, but it's going to be the entire other team that's there, and all he has is one smoke. I'm not even sure he can put it up in time. Really, he's waiting for them. He will get the one. Oh, what a great follow-up. RPK's been waiting for the action, but he absolutely stepped up to the plate. Big double. That actually means they have a chance here, Vitality, to maybe win that 15th round and at least secure the overtime. We'll see. Bomb going down on the other side. Shocks sneaking around. Config is dead, and JKS is following next. That is so close, but it's going to be 15-14. Vitality, the first to step that first foot right on the finishing line, but they're not there yet. They need to cross it.
Are we going to get the mirror? Because, I mean, it's 10 rounds on the CT side now for Vitality. So they're just going to mirror each other. Just 10-5, 10-5 in the halves, and we're going into overtime.
At least they cannot lose track of where the bomb is.
I mean, they got the bomb plant. That's what's so key there for Complexity. If they don't get the bomb plant, I think they're just outright doomed. Here, at least, they're going to be able to get some AKs on the board.
Yes.
And it's not just going to be dry AKs. They'll have some nades to work with as well. Oof. Bit of concern getting shown there.
This has been a tough game for everybody involved.
Complexity, they have a lot of emotion on that team. I don't know. I guess it can work well sometimes, but I feel like it could also just really hurt them too. If you're all constantly seesawing up and down.
Can, but you know, as a fan of the game, I like it. I think I really enjoy it. It makes me care about them a lot more. Oh, that's good for Apex. Config going down without having any say in the round. Another 4 kills, and they'll close it in regulation. Masuta there to help out, and he's doing a good job. Big double kill here, and trying to fall back a little bit. It's going to be a 2-on-3. It's doable. JKS is still alive, but he's so out in the open. They don't have any more smokes or anything. They want a peek, just anything to give them the space to put that bomb down. And Shox is behind them, so if they go back, that is not going to help out at all. And look at the discipline for Vitality. This is so really, really great Counter-Strike that you're seeing here on the French side. They could easily have, you know, stumbled into more fighting, like, oh, I'm going to peek, I'm going to take one more kill. Instead, they all freeze and just wait. And that is absolutely a good idea, especially when you've got the boxed in like this.
Yeah, you have the man advantage. That's the important thing. You may risk throwing that away, and that can cost you this round. But now Complexity, bomb planted and ticking, and the flank coming in from Shoxy. This is going to be it. This is what Vitality have been waiting this entire time for. But I think JKS has turned around for him, isn't he? BlameF is going to find RPK.
What?
I think JKS is watching for this, although no, Shoxy's come back around the other side now. This could be big.
That one, JKS sprayed down Shox. He's been winning so many fights against JKS. It's 16-14, and finally Vitality find a way to pull it through. It's a great comeback. Again, 10-5 first half in favor of Complexity, and then all the way back here. What a taxing game for everyone involved. Cool game to watch.